Our British police are admired the world over. Now, 4 police officers from across the globe are heading to Britain to learn about our frontline policing techniques.
I know about the bobbies.
I've watched a bill at some stage or another.
And they are very polite.
Hoping to develop their skills, officers from Samoa, Colombia, Zambia and the Australian outback will learn how the UK police deal with troublemakers.
We get called pigs.
Big like animal?
They'll come face to face with crime in Britain, from the hookers and hooligans of Birmingham to the dealers and drug dens of South Wales.
It's a lot of ganja, mate. The most ganja I've ever seen.
This week, the officers are in at the deep end, dealing with drunks and disorder in Essex.
I think all coppers suck cock.
It's a far cry from their police work back home.
We always deal with matters in a very peaceful way.
What will they make of British law and order?
This is single-handedly the most shocking thing I think I've ever seen.
What a contrast, man. What a contrast.
Can they teach us a thing or two about how to police?
We're not as strict as you guys are out there. We're too soft out here.
And will their experiences in the UK make them better officers in their home countries?
I saw the idea in UK.
Oh, I think the experience is invaluable for me. That's something which I'm certainly going to put on my CV.
This is Police Academy UK. First to arrive in the UK is Police Constable Luke Ellsbury from Australia.
That was a bit of a ball terror, mate. Bloody hell. The amount of people here, it's not like Kalgoorlie, mate.
Luke's workplace, Kalgoorlie, is deep down under, and now he's in a completely different world.
Rainfall in Kalgoorlie is almost non-existent most of the time.
In the heart of the Australian outback, Luke polices a district 4 times the size of Britain, and he's often miles from civilization.
Right, well that's bed for the night.
Luke's keen to develop his skills by working alongside the British police.
Here, obviously, it's quite a remote location, and I don't have a lot of experience with dealing with policing issues in a populated environment.
When it comes to the UK, this man of the bush hasn't got much to go on.
About the only thing that I do know is what I've seen when my old man used to watch Heartbeat when I was a kid, and that's about it. This looks nothing like what I remember Heartbeat to be.
Also in for a culture shock is Alfred.
Hi, I'm here.
He's Zambia's Assistant Commissioner of Police, and it's his first time in the UK too.
Wow, it's chilly here. Ooh.
Almost 5,000 miles away, in the heart of Africa, high-ranking officer Alfred Noah specialises in crime prevention and education.
Okay. What is this?
Buttocks. Do you move with buttocks outside?
No.
What do you do? You cover them. Where do you cover them? They are private parts, okay?
Alfred hopes to improve the Zambian police service by adopting some of the techniques used in Britain. And there's lots to learn.
I'm not very sure with the kind of weapons the British police use, but I think I might have seen a lot the pump action. The shotgun, you just pump and then boom. It's a good gun to use.
He's never been to the UK before, but he holds the country's establishments in the highest regard.
Her Majesty, the Queen of England. Ah, She's lovely. I admire her very much. It's so nice. It's all green. The plantations, there are trees all over, and they are well looked after. And it's good. They're adding beauty.
Alfred's in charge of 1,800 police officers across the whole of Zambia and is looking forward to asserting his authority in the UK. Luke is the first to arrive at the house they'll be sharing in a quaint village in Essex.
I feel like I'm at my grandmother's house. Dunny? I knew I packed it. I'll get all the boys on the Vegemite in no time.
Luke is about to meet Alfred, his fellow police officer from abroad. Luke's a big fish back home, but he's hardly been out of Australia.
He's a dark-skinned fella. I've got no idea where he would be from.
Assistant Commissioner Alfred is far more senior than first-class Constable Luke.
G'day, mate. How are ya? Luke Ellsbury. How you going?
Yeah, how are you?
How you going, mate?
My name is Alfred.
Alfred?
Yeah.
I'm from Kalgoorlie in Western Australia.
Oh, Western Australia.
Whereabouts are you from?
I'm from Zambia.
Zambia? What rank are you?
Assistant Commissioner of Police.
Crikey, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed, mate. I'm only a lowly first-class constable.
Oh, first-class constable.
I think I should be calling you sir, not Alfred.
No. You don't mind about that.
With the pecking order established, PC Luke Ellsbury can only hope he's made a good first impression.
Tell me what you think of Luke, Alfred.
Luke? Where's Luke?
The Australian officer.
Oh, Luke. Okay. That's his other name. Yeah, Luke is a nice guy.
The next foreign officer to arrive is PC Usafono Latu, who's been travelling for 3 days. The UK has 300 times more people than her tiny homeland of Samoa, so even the airport's a shock.
Oh my gosh, it's really big. It's huge. It's nothing compared to ours.
Policing the island of Samoa, 10,000 miles away from the UK, has its own challenges for Usafono. Deep-rooted in tradition, the women and men wear skirts, but the sexes aren't completely equal.
Female police officers here are seen as the weakest part of the office. Now, with your female officer, you're expected to done all the paperwork, just like when you're doing all the housework.
Usafono is 24, but she still lives at home with her parents and 9 other relatives, and she's never been anywhere without them.
I've never been in the United Kingdom before. I don't even know where it is. I don't even know what kind of people live there. I don't even know what they eat.
PC Usafono has arrived. She's never known a life away from her peaceful island and family. Now she's got to share a house with complete strangers.
Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Yeah, but I'm happy to meet them. Hi. Oh my gosh, finally meeting you. Oh God. Oh, okay.
Hello,
Hi. I'm good. Oh, really?
So what was your name?
I'm Usafono anyway. Usafono.
From
Samoa, yeah.
I'm an assistant commissioner of police myself in the Zambia Police Service.
Oh, wow.
We forget about our ranks. We just learn our experiences. Okay?
Having put Usafono at ease, Alfred shares his knowledge of her country.
You know, I'll tell you something about Samoa. Most of them are huge.
Yeah.
Then the first impression you get is they're quite huge. You don't find little Samoas, no. They're huge.
Yeah.
But very humble. Very humble.
With the introductions over, the officers look forward to their time with the British police.
Yeah, I don't know what sort of things they've got planned for us. Have you got any idea what they
No
what we might be doing?
I know we're gonna be a good team, so just
After their long journeys, it's time for our officers to tuck into some British cuisine. But not before Alfred, a devout Christian, says a prayer.
Good, kind Heavenly Father, we thank you, oh Lord, by bringing us together as one family.
And it's a long one.
Heavenly Father, you guided us even when we were traveling from far-off places. We arrived safely and now you gather us in this home. We still see your grace as you provide to us this dinner. Father, the night has fallen. We are yet to retire into the death of sleep. Send thy angels to come and take care of each and every one of us. We pray all this and live in the hands of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
And on that note, I'm getting stuck in.
They're going to need all the energy they can get for what's in store for them just 9 miles down the road. Essex, home to almost 800 bars and pubs, is a casualty of Britain's binge drinking culture. The county's biggest party town of Colchester has a volatile mix of students and squaddies, and Friday nights here can get very messy. The local police have got their work cut out, and after just a week learning about frontline techniques, our foreign officers will be joining them on patrol.
You don't have to say anything, play on the defence. If you do not mention when it's questioned something you later on in court, anything you do say maybe give it evidence.
There's still one more foreign officer due to arrive, but for now the 3 others prepare for their first days working with the British police, and they've got a lot to learn.
Today it's going to be tricky. I have to learn, their cultures, their customs, their do's and don'ts. How will they accept me and such kind of, Just pick my ticket.
I'm sort of out of my comfort zone at the moment. I've never policed in an area like this before, so I most certainly don't want to be too pushy, and so take it as it comes, and then I can find my feet from there, hopefully.
I think it's going to be different today. It's a total different world that I'm in now.
To prepare them for their demanding night shift at the end of the week, our foreign officers are joining UK recruits and going back to basics. Being smartly turned out is an important tradition for the UK police and helps to command respect. It's drill instructor Frank Walker's job to whip the officers into shape.
Young lady.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
before we start, don't stand around with your hands in your pockets.
Frank's ex-military, so he means business.
I want you to take the top off, and I want you to take that top off. Take your pen out there, we don't need that. I can see you haven't done any ironing last night. And when looking down at your trousers, you've got a double crease down here, which we don't allow here as well. Take your gloves off, it's not that cold. If you don't do your boots, okay, you get 10 press-ups as well. The reason why we do drill basically is for discipline, teamwork, coordination, okay? Right, what rank have you got then?
I'm a constable, sir.
Are you? So, and you?
I'm an assistant commissioner.
Are you, Bayard? What are you then?
First class constable.
Right, here we go then. Stand by. Don't look at me, I know I'm pretty. Squad! Bit quicker than that. Left turn, one! Obviously you go wrong way, okay, you must be deaf. Right turn!
One.
What rank were you? You're now PC. Here we go.
As an assistant commissioner in his own country, it's an unusual experience for Alfred to have to take
To
orders.
the front. One! Okay, up in that position there. Right turn!
I haven't marched for 8 years, so my drill is really sloppy at the moment. I actually thought I was a relatively good marcher, but after Frank's taken us for a bit of a crash course today, it made me realise how rusty I am.
Hold, check, 1, 2.
He was really strict and very harsh man too. I didn't know that we were gonna do this march thing today, so probably don't need it anyway, so that was good. And the inspection was good as well.
I'm used to people saluting me, and then it is strange to match with the recruits at my rank. No. It can't happen in the Zambia police.
Well done, you three.
Thanks, boss.
Okay then, well done.
Sir?
Well done. In for a police commissioner. Well done.
With the basic drill over, it's time for the group to get stuck into some real UK policing. And Usafono's excited.
Oh, look at the British officers' cars. So cool.
She's on a late shift working with PC Jamie Mills. And it's not long before they're called to a crime scene.
There's been a fight at the location that they're at. I don't know anything more than that.
When they reach the location, Usafono has no idea what to expect. Back home in Samoa, serious crime is dealt with by male officers.
I think there's an unequal treatment between males and females in Samoa, especially in the environment that I work in. Most of the time we're discriminated by the guys.
Usafono's fed up of being left out of the action.
It is frustrating. How could it not be frustrating?
But in the UK, she's discovering that she'll be just as involved in the action as the male officers.
Hopefully you'll be on your way home soon, sir.
Hopefully you do your job properly and you protect the service and the community. What you need to do is stop petty crime like this.
So unused to this sort of frontline policing, Usafono keeps her distance.
He's just so aggressive. He's saying all this nonsense stuff to police. But
you get away with bullshit.
The man is drunk, so the officers try to calm him down and move him on. But it only makes things worse.
See you later, darling. What you pushed me for? No need to push me. I wasn't getting offensive, was I? What you pushed me for? Why'd you push me? Do you know what I mean? Why'd you push? How's it offending you? It's like you walking towards me and I offend you then. No, it's nothing. It don't matter how many times you say my name. My mother ain't coming down here to tell me, Andrew, move on. Andrew, she ain't. She's up there and she's fucking living with it, yeah?
Right, you're under arrest, okay?
Fair enough.
Too many chances.
See you later.
You're under arrest for public
order. No, wait, how can you say this under arrest?
This is in stark contrast to what Usafono deals with back home. She'll need to toughen up if she's to cope with a town full of drunk revellers on Friday night.
I'm going to bang every single one of you little dickheads when I get out. Right. Watch it, bruv. And see you with the top hat, bruv. I'm going to punch you up, bruv. I'm going to slice your little throat. Yeah, ear to ear, bruv.
The confrontation has taken her by surprise.
there were some people like that back home. Well, except that he swears a lot. But when you talk to people back home, I know they get aggressive the first time, but they actually calm down after some seconds. But I think it's over a minute that he keeps on talking, he keeps on swearing at police.
If Usafono was expecting the UK to be a civilised place, this detainee is giving her a wake-up call as his anger turns towards PC Jamie.
When we see you in the street, yeah, 3, 2, 1, 1, we're gonna fucking batter you, and I don't give a fuck. You can get me done for that now, I don't give a shit. Because I will. 3, 2, 1, 1, you fucking little poof. Guess what? When you have a real crime in your fucking hands, like a rapist, raping some little 3-year-old, see how much you're laughing there, because I gotta see you be crying your fucking eyes out, you dirty little I'm sorry.
It's reached here on my
Well, good, I hope I'm spitting in you little fucking ginger prick. I've had enough, mate. People like you come out of fucking school and think you fucking know it all. You don't.
Despite the cool head of Officer Jamie, the detainee becomes more and more aggressive, and things go from bad to embarrassing.
Right, we'll pull my pants up then. Pull my trousers up. Pull my fucking trousers up. What dignity? This is my dignity. Pull my trousers up. This is my dignity. You pull my trousers up. Disrespectful. Pull my fucking trousers up. How can you disrespect me like that?
People will turn like that, and sometimes they will get the ache with somebody in particular. When it first happens to you, sometimes, yeah, it is difficult to sit there and just listen to them ranting on about you, but, you know, it washes over your head most of it at the end of the day.
Hey, you've got handcuffs. What are you doing? You've got fucking handcuffs. Fucking idiot.
The detainee's details must be taken, but he's still causing trouble, and Usafono keeps away.
Check for them positives, have you? So when I spit in your face, you're going to fucking get AIDS and HIV. What's your surname? Go and check for them, have you? Not psychology, darling. You didn't go to university. You're a dumb fuck, obviously, because you're a police officer.
Your conversation tonight clearly you haven't either.
The offender will be released once he's sobered up, and will have to pay an £80 fine.
Have a nice night.
Thank you, darling.
Another happy customer.
The man's behaviour has shown Usofono that in Britain, the police men are just as vulnerable as the police women.
I was shocked because even though these guys have been doing a pretty good job, people don't really respect police that much. You guys don't have any much respect from the public.
No, not really.
Unlike us. So yeah, that's quite amazing because back home, like, most of the people appreciated what we do for them. So
you'll find it's often the younger generation as well for us that are worse for not giving us any respect.
There's a massive difference. That must be dangerous for you guys, isn't it?
It's been an eye-opening night for Usofono, who'd been excited about getting stuck into some police action. But it's nothing compared to what she and the other foreign officers will face in Colchester at the end of the week.
You're making a problem. What's the problem?
The international officers are in the UK for 5 weeks, and they're determined to learn as much as possible about British police tactics before returning home. Today, Luke and Alfred are finding out about the vital role that dogs play in the British police force, from dog handling expert Dave Frost.
Essex is a small county, but we've got 42 German Shepherds that cover that county, not all at once, but they're very much in demand.
So you've got 42 just in Essex alone?
Yes.
I wouldn't think that, Western Australia as a whole would probably have any more than a dozen dogs to cover the whole state.
In the UK, dogs are frequently called upon to sniff out bombs or drugs, and for controlling criminals and crowds. Dave wants to highlight their potential in police work.
This connects to the dog, okay? You'll be the dog for this exercise.
I'm never going to live this down, mate. When the boys say...
quick, so I'm saying, okay, that's positive.
To train a dog, it's important to know how it feels to be one.
Okay, I'm sliding out. Now I'm happy my dog's going right.
I think my missus would probably could use one of these.
While Luke and Alfred investigate dog handling techniques, timid Usofono looks into police self-defence.
I'm going through, letting the shoulder come through, and getting my whole body weight behind it.
Having seen the aggressive side of UK crime, Usofono wants to toughen up before patrolling the streets of Colchester at the end of the week.
Stand still, Mr. Stand still. Get back! Get back! Strike it. Hit it. Harder.
Usofono's not used to any form of violence, but if she's to fit in here, she'll have to leave her soft side behind.
Step back, step back, step back, step back. Step back.
Push here. Now, if this hand comes across, it's coming across here and hitting somebody. Does that make sense? So this is doing
it couldn't be further from the paperwork duty she does back home. But as the class goes on, Usofono gets to grips with what's expected of a female police officer in Britain.
We do judo, but it's different from this, but this is really good. It's like you can actually tell this is how police works. It's different from judo though.
At the dog training, Dave wants to demonstrate how a dog's sense of smell could help Luke and Alfred catch criminals back home. But Alfred's apprehensive.
So you're going to be a baddie with me, Alfred?
Okay.
And Luke's going to work the dog. The dog will be Lucy. Oh, I see your eyes there.
I've never done anything like this. I'm quite nervous, yeah. He's quite a big dog.
You won't find me, look. You won't find me.
The Assistant Commissioner has travelled halfway around the world to learn about new police techniques. Now, dressed as a tree, he's waiting to be mauled by a German Shepherd.
Jesus. It's in the woods, come out now or the dog's going to be released!
Okay. At least Dave is there to protect him.
Find him, find him.
How are you feeling?
That was good. I was terrified. He was just coming, but I just saw him just drawing and, waiting for the people to come. He's a good dog.
That was great. That was really good to see how the dog worked. Just made a beeline for the guys there, and you could see how that'd be pretty intimidating. being on the receiving end of that. So, yeah, it was really good.
I think the way the British police work with the dogs is excellent. They are wonderful too in policing.
It's midway through their first week in the UK, and the international officers' thoughts turn to law enforcement in their home countries.
If someone had done the worst possible offence, so murder or something along those lines, what would be the maximum penalty?
In Zambia, the death sentence is still there. That Zambia has never hanged anyone since 1972.
That's similar to us. Death penalty is still there, but only for murder cases and rape one. But not anymore. We don't enforce that anymore.
I think our death penalty sentence was abolished years and years ago.
One crime which is very, very concerning is child rape.
Child rape.
Yeah, this is very common in Zambia.
In Zambia, part of Alfred's job is educating tribal communities about modern law.
We're conducting a workshop with you as headmen just to see how we can protect our children. The most common crimes that I have to deal with are those of child rape. We also deal with issues of neglect of children.
Alfred works tirelessly to help in the Zambian struggle to eliminate the serious crime entrenched in tribal beliefs.
My life is all about assisting the vulnerable in the society. People believed so strongly that if you slept with a young child, you can have a bumper harvest. Just recently, people thought that if you sleep with a young child and you had HIV and AIDS, then you'll be cured. You can imagine, an adult person forcing himself on a baby of about 6 months.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
I really didn't know that it was that bad over there with those sorts of things.
And babies as well.
Before patrolling one of the busiest nights in Colchester, Luke has to build his experience on our streets.
G'day, mate.
Hello, mate.
How are you?
I'm Yari. How you doing?
Luke, how you going, mate? Nice to meet you.
Good. I hear you're going to join us today and join in the fun.
Yeah, mate. Apparently, I'm ready to rock and roll.
It's not long before the officers are called to an incident.
Got a driver altercation.
What, road rage or something?
Yeah, so we're just going to go in there, put it on our priorities.
It's Luke's first time racing through rush hour traffic in the UK.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I'm in bloody Rally Australia, mate, the way you're going.
Well, this is interesting. So, I'll take the middle lane. See, some people are quite switched on. Oh, that's not good. See, I need that person to stop, but they're not.
I just can't believe how frequently you guys get called as a priority to jobs. Like a road rage incident in Kalgoorlie. There's no way in the world we'd get called priority to that. We'd be just going at normal pace.
Apparently it's verbal at the moment, but it's getting heated up, so hopefully we can get there before it gets any worse.
Road rage scenes are confrontational, so it's a good chance to prepare for the demanding Colchester night shift ahead.
Looks like what we're after.
Luke's confident that his laid-back approach will have a calming effect, and PC Yari's happy to have him as his wingman.
Hello there. Before we go any further, obviously my colleague's going to talk to one of you and I'll talk to the other one. So if you want to go chat to my colleague over there and we'll have a chat over here.
We'll have a yarn about what's happened, eh?
Yeah.
I was sort of probably in the wrong lane. I tried to cut into the lane. This guy wouldn't have nothing to do with it. He pulled right up, no problem at that stage. He got the ump. Carried on going, and then he just came at the side of me and just tried to ram me off the road.
So you chased after him to try and get his details. Yep.
And then as I come along, looked over, he's sticking his finger and all this.
So as you were parallel to him, from what you saw, he was telling you to fuck off.
Yeah, and went out all the lot.
Giving you the wanker sign.
Have you anything to drink today?
No, nothing at all.
Sober as a judge?
Today, yep. Don't take drugs, don't drink.
That's a good start.
Quite a boring character.
Sign on there. All right. That's you done.
Sometimes people just take great offence to things that are just of such a minor nature, and really, in my opinion, is it really worth all the hassle of having damage to your vehicle, getting the police involved, getting statements taken, and all that sort of stuff? Yeah, in the heat of the moment, I suppose, yeah, people do silly things, I guess.
Laid-back Luke has certainly helped to defuse the situation.
It's great to see how a friendly, welcoming Australian police officer. That's the first.
I'll do what I can, mate.
With the UK training well underway, it's now Alfred's turn to see crimes committed on the streets of Essex. Working alongside a British officer, Alfred's intercepting a crime taking place at a petrol station.
Stay where you are. You're under arrest. Suspicion of theft from the shop. Behind the bins should be a basket of food in that bush there.
Right. As a senior officer in his home country, Alfred's not used to chasing criminals anymore, but he still lends his support.
The member of staff has just said he's run out with a basketful. And then, as I come out looking...
The man is drunk, and he's been caught red-handed helping himself to a couple of baskets of food.
Ready, up we get. Whoa! That's it. You're under arrest, you're going to be in custody.
What? For what?
It's a theft.
For what?
Stealing all that stuff there.
Loaf of bread.
Yeah, loaf of bread.
Not me, mate.
Oh.
It was technical.
Yeah, I knew he was going to come through the back here, so I thought I'd come round. Pleased with that?
Yeah, sounds good.
As I was saying earlier on, it just seems some people are so silly. We're in there, there's a police car parked on the forecourt, but they still do it.
You can imagine.
The shoplifter is taken back to the station, but he's still refusing to cooperate. To make sure he won't self-harm in custody, the police carry out a strip search.
Stop struggling. We're going to search you, and we're going to remove your clothing now as well.
This is a technique unfamiliar to Alfred.
You got no pants on? Right. Onto your front. Nice and tight on that grip.
This is fucking wrong.
Stay where you are, fella. Stay where you are.
Put your fucking leg behind me. I don't like that. I will fight it.
Stay where you are.
Normally, if we were to do a search in Zambia, we wouldn't do it thoroughly like it is done here. Because you see, searching the way we search, you can leave a lot of things on the body of the suspect. I've learned one lesson here. This kind of search is good, yeah.
Usafono's first UK shift left her amazed at the lack of respect for police in Britain. Now off duty, this island girl is checking out the seafront of Southend. The locals are curious to see a different face.
Are you Johnny? Are you Johnny? On DVD?
Wow. That's strange. I don't even look Chinese to myself. Wow. They're so cute. Oh. Oh.
Well done. Can I show you how to win?
Really?
Yeah. What do you want?
You've been really helpful. Haven't won anything yet. I just put in
Well, you gotta go up first.
there. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. Oh,
Should have grabbed his head.
How
So
many
now you've got to
times-
punch the machine and nick it. You know what I
Don't
mean?
worry, you won't worry.
The aggression and disrespect Usafono experienced on her first night shift was clearly not a one-off.
I think all coppers suck cock. Ah, fuck the old Bill! Fuck the old Bill! You're wankers, all of you.
Wow, that was a bit scary. That was a shock. He just bumped up and said, no, yeah. And then all of a sudden he said he hates police. So yeah, not usual, not anyone in Samoa say, we hate police like that, so.
That's Essex for ya!
Usafono is beginning to appreciate just how far away she is from home.
It really makes me feel uncomfortable to work in a country like this as a police officer. It really makes me feel scared and nervous to come around here with my uniform.
Back at the station, with the shoplifter safely locked up, Alfred is given a closer look at the facilities, which are better resourced than the cells in Zambia.
Having an actual flusher against an object.
Oh yeah,
they can use
I
that.
can use that one to hang them. I was amazed of what I saw.
You'll see just there's another one there, that's room service. You hit that button and it calls the desk.
The suspects also have access to drinks such as coffee, tea.
These cells are all cameraed up as well.
This is just for one guy?
This is just one person.
This is good.
What would your typical cell be like in Zambia?
This room, you put about 5, 6 of them here, yeah.
Oh right, so it gets quite sort of
quite congested.
Quite congested.
This is very, very different from the Zambian custody. Could hold about 15, 20 or 30 suspects, and such that at times they do not even have space to sit. So this design is really wonderful, a masterpiece of cells.
The weapons carried by UK police officers are also very different from in Zambia. And our Assistant Commissioner can't resist playing with the sergeant's toys.
When we first started getting issued those, people start to very quickly recognise the noise. Because obviously when you flick it out, you get that noise, people recognise it, and it makes them snap out quickly.
Impressed by the baton, Alfred's curiosity turns to the sergeant's CS spray, used to temporarily blind assailants.
CS incapacitating spray. I wouldn't spray that in here. I wouldn't spray that in here. It's quite quite effective.
There's still a pile of paperwork to get through, but the evening's excitement has taken its toll on Alfred.
You're in England now, you do it English style and we're doing shots.
Police officers may have a stressful job, but British PCs Yari and Matt want to show their Aussie colleague how they unwind. The Essex way.
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
So we're doing sours, tequila, flipper.
Cheers.
It's very different from what Luke's used to.
They banned shots in Kalgoorlie, full stop, because everyone was just shot after shot and everyone was getting pissed and fighting, and it just was causing huge dramas.
In Australia, Luke patrols a small town on the edge of the outback.
You'd probably describe Kalgoorlie as a rough and tumble mining town, a bit of a bloke's club. It's a town where you can drink 24 hours a day. What comes with that is people having too much to drink and being antisocial.
You've got to show me some respect, and when I ask you for your address, then you've got to give it to me. Let's go, come on.
Back home, Luke's an officer of zero tolerance.
Boys, what's going on here? There's somewhere better to go to the toilet than here, isn't there, boys?
Okay, mate, it's $200.
But his zero tolerance attitude has relaxed on his night out in Essex.
I need a pee! Do it there, you're a copper, they can't find you.
And the UK officers are determined to show him a good time.
We don't do shootings in Kalgoorlie, we drink beer.
But their boys' night out swiftly descends into schoolboy antics.
Tomorrow morning we'll have a big English fry-up and it'll all be...
I love it.
He's taking it to heart.
Yeah, it's really bad. Is not in true English style.
Hey, oh! Did you get him?
Yeah.
It's chucking out time, and PC's Yari and Matt have arranged an exit for Luke to remember.
You buggers set me up.
Can we get much higher? So high.
With their night shift in Colchester fast approaching, devout Christians Alfred and Usafono pray that things go smoothly. while Luke is in a sorry state after his experience of the UK's drinking culture.
I was surprised at how much the boys drunk so early on in the night. I'm used to pacing myself. If that's what the Poms drink like over here, mate, then fair cop to them, I suppose. The calibre of the girls out last night certainly was interesting, I suppose. There was certainly no shortage of the old spray tan. I'm as dry as a pommy bath mat, mate, so I need to go and get stuck into a bit of water.
While Luke's recovering, the fourth and final foreign officer is on his way. In the Colombian capital, Bogotá, Colonel Gonzalo Londoño is at the forefront of the country's fight against crime.
To be a police officer is not like a normal job. It's a way of life. We are doing a good job here. We are proud of it.
As a high-ranking police officer, he's been held up on important police business.
3 tons of cocaine is huge. Everyone has 1 kg of pure cocaine.
This is the biggest cocaine seizure of the year, with a street value of over £500 million.
It's a good day for us. We are happy. We are happy.
Whilst the Colonel deals with drug cartels, kidnapping and murder in Colombia, he still thinks he'll have something to gain from coming to Britain.
I'm interested to see how do you police drugs in your country, because maybe we will find something that we can learn from.
In Essex, the 3 other officers are wondering who will be joining them.
I have a strong feeling that the person coming could be the rank of assistant superintendent.
I'm just looking forward to see this person and see who he is.
Well, maybe it's the Commissioner of Essex Police coming, who knows?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's warmer. Let me introduce myself. I am Gonzalo.
Gonzalo.
From Colombia.
Very good. My name is Alfred.
Where are you from, sir?
From Zambia.
Ah, okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Usafona from Samoa.
From Samoa?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm from the Pacific.
I have to check in the map.
Hello, sir. G'day, Gonzalo. My name's Luke Ellsbury from Kalgoorlie in Western Australia.
Australia. So my name is Gonzalo.
Gonzalo.
Yeah.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Yeah. Huh? Which rank are you, sir, in your force?
Okay, I'm an assistant commissioner of police. I don't know how you can translate that.
It's a little bit long.
Yeah.
Having another senior officer in the group has left Alfred flustered.
You must have worked very hard in Gabonian police.
Colombian
police. I can see the medal is there.
It's like a CV on your chest.
Hierarchy is crucial to police officers all over the world, but there's some confusion over who comes out on top between Alfred and Gonzalo.
He's a colonel. He's a colonel. He's a colonel. That's all. As long as he's a colonel, he's junior at my rank. I'm an assistant commissioner of police. In the military, I'm a brigadier general.
Alfred from Zambia, he said he's an assistant police commissioner, which seems to be a kind of high-ranking officer back home.
I'm the boss of the house. No. I'm not the boss. I'm the head of the house.
Although unclear whose rank is higher, both Gonzalo and Alfred are determined to be top dog in this international exchange group.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Haircut or official business?
These buttons need to be wrapped with aluminium paper.
Cut them nicely here. Cut them nicely. Then that's okay.
It was, with crinkles. It was crinkled. So I cannot wear it like this. Yeah, a little bit more.
Just want a little bit more there.
Yeah, on the bottom. You see, it's still wrinkles on it.
It's trim this a bit. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's wonderful.
I'll go very happy. Thank you.
The officer's time with the Essex Police is almost up.
Barbara Streisand.
It's Friday, the challenge they've been preparing for. Policing a typical boozy night out in Essex's largest town, Colchester. With a high-tech radio system linking up the police, 150 cameras, bouncers and a bunch of volunteers. The foreign officers are about to experience the lengths the police go to here to protect drunk people from themselves.
Barbara Streisand.
To learn as much as possible from the Essex Police, our foreign officers are being assigned to different teams for the night. Gonzalo may be experienced enough to have skipped training, but no one's allowed on patrol without the proper protection.
Could you maybe just give us a hand to tuck that up at the back? It does seem quite ironic. The guys here don't carry guns or tasers, but then they wear a stab-proof type vest. So this is all new to me. In Kalgoorlie, we have all the tools on our belt. We've got the 40 cal Glock, we've got 31 rounds of ammunition, we've got the taser, so we've got all the fruit, but most certainly don't wear stab-proof vests at all.
Alfred's already kitted up and out on patrol in the town centre.
Can get quite lively on a Friday and Saturday night. And obviously it's important for us to be out here in case anything does happen.
With its university and one of Britain's biggest army bases, nights out in Colchester are full of students and squaddies out drinking in a big way. But early in the evening, our Assistant Commissioner is enjoying the friendly atmosphere.
Hi, Alfred. Hi.
Oh my God. Can I smell the flavour? Oh yeah. You like it? It's not dangerous to your chest. They're nice people. They're very good.
The majority of the people that you do meet are friendly people. There's no two ways about it, you know. They're good people. They're just out enjoying themselves on a night out.
But it's not quiet for long. Across town, there's been a call-out for Gonzalo's squad. Usafono's also en route with the SOS crew, a volunteer team designed to take pressure off the other emergency services. It's a resource our foreign officers haven't seen before.
So basically, we've been called by the police to an incident, and originally it was a guy that was unconscious, and it now seems to be that someone has got a broken nose.
It turns out this is the scene of a mugging.
There was one, I had a spiked mohawk.
Okay.
Not,
that's really
say,
good.
an inch long.
The night's still young, but this group of students are too drunk to give a valid statement.
Seems like people really like to drink alcohol. We also have this kind of things, but the awareness is a bit early, you know. I expect this but at the end of the night, not in the beginning of it.
Alfred's checking out the high-tech resources needed to monitor the action on the streets.
That's me, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is Safuna. Hey, bye-bye.
Will you escort me down to that pub?
Which pub?
At the corner, will you escort me down to the castle so I don't get beat up? Will you escort me there?
Get it by who? There's no people there.
Will you answer this yes or no? Will you take me down to the pub so I don't get beaten up?
No.
Group, they're not working, they're loitering.
It's only just got midnight, so...
Take care. Head off that way, please.
Well, that was the song.
Okay. That was not a song.
Sorry, don't matter. Don't matter, man. They've got their own
Coming at your mouth with your blah blah blah.
Not far away, Luke's team are dealing with a young man and his friends who are intent on obstructing the police.
You calm yourself down a little bit, don't you? What's your language? What are you playing at?
We're trying to take them away and they can follow us.
Arrest you? You want to be arrested, yeah?
Guys, this
What you got to be arrested for? Just keep out of it, mate. It doesn't make a difference.
I don't need to keep out of
Stand
it.
back, you do. Stand back.
I have my right. I have my right to speak.
We're not leaving on
It does involve me.
Yeah, we'll just go and wait over there, and we'll be finished with him in a minute, okay?
No, he's my friend.
Yeah, I understand that. But
there's three of you talking to a drunk person.
What's your date of birth?
The 11th of the 9th, 2009.
2009.
Yeah.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
2009. You aware what you're telling me? You were born in 2009.
Yeah.
We're just going to speak with him briefly, and then he'll be free to go. So just be patient. Let's deal with it.
I am being patient. I am being patient.
The man is drunk and being issued with an order to move on. but his friend is still trying Luke's patience.
You know where it stands.
So we can leave now, yeah? You're not going to follow us with a piece of paper?
No, I'm not going to give you a piece of paper, mate, but the way you're going, you're probably going to get one shortly, so I'd shut your mouth. I'd shut your mouth and just be patient,
What will I get it for? I don't understand.
Don't. Personal space now, okay?
I'm not in your personal space.
Well, you are. I'm telling you, stand over by the pole now.
Come over here with me.
Okay? Stand over by the pole.
Stand over here with me.
If you do so, you will be arrested. You
He
understand
is
that?
smashed.
If you're still in town after that, you'll be arrested. You're your good friends.
Finally, the young man and his friends move on, but no-nonsense Luke is left surprised they weren't arrested.
I lost my patience a little bit with the friends because the fact that he was sort of getting in my personal space and blowing smoke in my face and just trying to put the wind up me a little bit, I wouldn't have been tolerating that Kalgoorlie. He would have, his night would have been over.
Staying warm inside, Alfred's been enjoying the high spirits of the evening.
I couldn't resist the dance I joined. Did a bit of moves. That was great.
But now it's closing time. And having drunk as much as they can, the young people of Colchester are out on the streets and out of control.
Why is Colchester always like this?
It's fine, mate. It's fine.
Luke's squad have caught a man taking a swipe at someone in the street.
Right. Grab hold of that guy. Which
But the trouble's not over yet, as another punch is thrown behind him. These are the first UK arrests Luke has experienced, and he's finally getting to see that Essex police do use force. But it's not just Luke who's in the thick of it. Gonzalo's on the go too. A man is arrested for being drunk and disorderly, but the Colonel is surprised how few arrests there are.
These police officers are, very so polite and very patient with them. Something I have to realize.
Outside the club, Alfred comes face to face with the time waster Usafono met earlier.
Get your fucking hands off me!
Oi, stop swearing, you get arrested, right? I'm telling you now, swear again and I'll arrest you, alright?
The police are trying to protect you. They're trying to advise you.
No, it's Nicophone on. They should have been stopped.
Where are your friends?
Yeah, I know you're a friend. You're my friend.
Where are your friends?
I know you respect what the people want, but a lot of people around here don't.
Okay, just go and join the
Yeah, I
friends,
will.
It's got no respect for anyone, so I think that's a problem. Now, if we let young people to drink too much, they get spoiled like that.
Despite Alfred's best attempts, the nuisance man just won't go home.
He's having a panic attack and I think he's breaking his wrist, so we'll head round and have a look.
Oh, it is him.
Yeah, it is the same guy.
Yeah, it is the same guy. Oh, see? You should have just got her with him.
It's been broken already. The bouncers have caused it. I'm not going to sue the bouncers. I just want to find my mate. You're a pressure into talking. I don't want him.
Just behave on your way home, all right?
Don't follow me.
Like the other foreign officers, Usafono is also surprised by the leniency of the UK police.
If I was a police officer in Samoa and he was the person that I would have to deal with, I would have just arrested him, hours ago.
Shake me down. Not a lot of people left around.
Hello, mate. Wake up! Lying next to a vomit that's not even used.
It's not long till dawn, and Alfred's now experiencing the fallout of the party atmosphere he was enjoying earlier.
Oh, Mary is quite in a terrible state.
And breathe. Stand up for me.
You're disappointed?
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
In him?
No, not with him. Young people.
It's the culture, isn't it?
No.
It's different culture, different lifestyle. We brought up different ways.
Culture which spoils lives. It's not a culture at all.
But it's different from me.
No. Would you like to be in his state?
In his state?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't enjoy it.
Would you like?
No.
Yeah. Because you will see that there's no irresponsibility.
It's different. If the resources was not here, then he can't be doing this shit. So he'll be in great danger. But because there's people good here to help him, he's okay.
It's the end of a long night, and our foreign officers have seen how the Essex Police deal with drunken members of the public on a big night out.
What was the big standout thing for me tonight was just seeing the facilities that are utilised here. Not only the CCTV, which was unbelievable, but also volunteers and all those sorts of things. I think that was something which I've never really seen before, and we certainly don't have that in Kalgoorlie.
At the end of their first week, what has surprised our international officers most is the amount of police resources spent on the partygoers of Essex.
The behaviour of the public here really surprised me a lot, especially the young teenagers that hang around during midnight time drinking. We never seen kids like that around our town.
I'll get moving.
No worries.
Right, cheers, Scott. See you, mate.
Bye.
The guys that I was on patrol with tonight were extremely patient with a lot of the people that we were dealing with, and nearly every single case that was falling on deaf ears.
I believe the people must take care of themselves. It's not up to the authorities, it's up to everyone.
But for Alfred, it's the UK's drinking culture itself that has saddened him most.
The young people are the future of any nation. And if you see a boy like that at 18 years, will you add value to the British? Will you add the value to the development of this country? The answer is no.
Next week, the foreign officers are thrown into city policing in Birmingham, where they come face to face with violence, drugs, and football hooligans.
In 8 years being a copper, this is the most shocking thing I think I've ever seen.
You can see all of that next Sunday at 9. Coming up tomorrow on 3, Hull's police deal with a suspect who faces his 40th stint behind bars. The lockup is at 8:30. Back to tonight, and Stewie's not happy with the Griffins' plans to expand the family. Your double bill is lined up next.